Jonathan Larson shaped contemporary musical theater as we know it today. His Tony Award-winning musical Rent has influenced the masses, but its legacy he never got to see. He sadly passed away right before Rent was set to premiere off-Broadway. Not only did he leave behind a lasting impact, but he left behind hundreds of cassette tapes, scripts, music files, and journals, all of which have been kept under wraps until now. The Jonathan Larson Project brings forth unheard works of the late composer.
Discovering the new work from the Jonathan Larson Project was like opening up like a trunk of just treasures.
Gosh, it's a really wonderful experience because, you know, we love Rent, we love Tick Boom, as you said, but he passed, so sometimes it can feel like that's all we'll have or that's all we'll get. So this is such an amazing opportunity for all of us 20, I think maybe almost 30 years later post Rent, to hear more music, to get more Jonathan in our lives.
Author, producer, and theater historian Jennifer Ashley Tepper conceived the Jonathan Larson Project.
Jonathan was writing a lot of these songs as a sign to persevere. You know, he persevered throughout his whole career, throughout his whole life. He never gave up on his dreams. And I think that in the really tough times that we're living through, this show is like a survival guide to tough times.
The cast includes Adam Chandler Barat, Taylor Amon Jones, Lauren Marcus, Andy Mientes, and Jason Tam.
In a weird way, is almost comforting, knowing everything that's happening and frightening a lot of us today, to know that it's Jonathan himself was wrestling with a lot of the same things when he was writing this music.
We already know about Jonathan's genius and his prescience and, you know, just what a talented writer he was. But I think most people think of him in one specific lane, right? You think of the like edgy, hard-hitting rock, you know, stuff from Rent and from Tick Tick Boom. But we also have some of the earliest material ever made public by him. So there's songs that are very sweet, very much leaning into his like musical theater nerd.
It's a little sad and shocking, but I think his work is incredibly resonant to our world today. There's this real kind of like forward momentum that is just infectious and so human.
To catch some of his never-before-heard work, the Jonathan Larson Project begins previews on February 14th at the Orpheum Theater for a 16-week limited engagement. Frank DeLella, New York 1.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest news and weather updates every 10 minutes and more. We'll see you then.